All right, guys, it's the end of the month. It's wages day. It's the last Thursday, and we make payment on the last Friday of every month. That's how it works. Our system is much better than it was, but it could be better. And that's mainly getting me out of the equation. I'm still involved with wages. How it works is we have a CRM software that accrues any additional hours from our team in the office and out on the field. That information then is collected by Sue. Sue then tells our accountants how many additional hours that we've done. So our accountants know the payroll for all of the individuals within the business, and then they'll send back a figure. Now, that's the only part really that our accountants get involved with, apart from until the end of the year. We do all the reconciliation in-house. I always did it myself, and then from there, Sue's took over it. That's another story, but I feel you've got a much better understanding of the business if that is in-house. You cannot get the same information back if that's outsourced or if it's your accountant's doing it. The main reason for that is they can't see the seasons of the business like you can. Digressing there. So once the accountants have got the information, they'll send that back to me. We'll send the net figure to all our team, and all our team will get an individual pay slip for what they've done that month. What really needs to happen is Sue needs to take control of the bank. She's got control of the BHE bank, but she's not got control of RJ Martindale. And some of that is because if cash flow's tight and I'm moving money about from different accounts, because this is what can happen when we get to the end of the month, which I'll talk about as this video goes on, where cash flow's been tight. I'm moving money about and it's just a bit messy. But me needing to sit down and pay 18 people's wages, sit down and make the transfer for how I am as a person, is not ideal. It needs Sue that's much more organised, much more methodical, and it's done every Friday. I mean, everybody does get paid, but it's okay when you're paying 4 or 5 people, but I think when you're paying 10 people and above, it needs to be right. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just going to double check that all that is sorted, make the payments. We're going to go and see Dan. He started the big air conditioning job. I think I've got a survey and whatever else happens during the day. Don't have any caffeine after 12. So your first half of your day, caffeine's okay.
Oh.
But every cup of coffee, you need to be drinking at least a cup of water.
As well.
Else you'll get the dehydration. What you've done is fasted all day till the afternoon. Just have black coffee,
2 o'clock.
which is brilliant. The black coffee is great to suppress your appetite while you're fasting.
Yeah.
But as soon as you then, if you're not drinking any water as well, just severe dehydration. And it just wrecks you. So first thing in the morning, priority, get a litre of water in you as soon as. Salts if you've got them, like electrolytes if you've not, rock salt, Himalayan salt, something like that.
I've got some of that.
Yeah, brilliant.
In your drink?
Yeah, in your drink, yeah. A litre of that in as soon as. Then your coffee, and you'll feel miles better.
Will I?
You can stop having black coffee after 3 o'clock latest.
That's
my deadline. 12 o'clock's brilliant. If you can do 3 o'clock, then you'll get to sleep at a good time.
No, yeah, I won't have any. I'll go to tea.
Tea. Yeah.
Tea's not as bad, is it? Just giving you some advice this morning. Nutrition.
Not that it's any good.
My health. Of course it will be.
Try it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, one thing we are going to do is the first week of September, it's no time to really ramp it up on the boilers. We need to make it happen now, all the way through until March. So what I am going to do on the whiteboard here, even though we've got it all in our system, I'm going to write down every lead that comes in. We'll try and do a bit of a run through. When the lead comes in, me going out to survey it, converting the job. But any boiler that comes in, we're going to get it on here. So the team can see how we're performing, and it'll just create that bit of urgency to chase the leads and get them over the line. So far, I've nothing on the board, so you crack on.
Yes, no.
Excellent.
This came through, so it's a parking charge for Ryan's vehicle, coffee at the drive-through at McDonald's. But what they've not done is recorded him leaving in the morning. But he also went later on that day, and they've recorded him leaving at that visit, at that second visit, so the duration, it looks like the duration of the time that he was there was 6 hours 20 minutes, so they've sent him a letter asking him to pay £50, which we're going to contest, obviously, so I'll be sorting that out today. Is it the last week of summer? Is it?
We're going to go back winter soon.
Oh.
No, winter.
Well, no, because I'm saying
September.
I'm saying 1st of October is summer,
Yeah.
actually. I always say 1st of October because I always go on holiday at the end of September, or in September. So summer's not over.
Okay.
It's autumn. Autumn begins on
True.
1st of October. Ryan wants it to be 1st of August,
Yeah.
obviously, for obvious reasons. But no, we are hanging on to that summer.
We are definitely
We are hanging on to that summer as long
True,
as
it's
possible
true.
because winter is long enough in this country.
Yeah.
But it's great for business. It's good winter. We enjoy winter. We like being busy, don't we?
It's busy, yeah.
It's busy and the days go quick,
Go
and we've now got a good team. So
What on Monday, mate?
What have I got on Monday?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why?
Just go wondering if worse comes to worse and I've got to come here and commission this Monday,
Yeah,
you could take the quotes.
yeah. Yeah, I know I've got quotes in. What have you got in? How many quotes?
Well, I think it's all the only jobs that are in are mine. I think, aren't they?
No, I've got my own diary now on Google Map, on Google Calendar. Away, all right, pal. See you soon.
Cheers, mate.
Chat. We're on our way to see Dan. He is with Aaron finishing off the air conditioning job. He's on his last day. It is 2:30 now, Friday afternoon. He's not quite where he wants to be. He's got all his units under pressure, but Albert, my cousin, has not got to the job yet to sort the electrics out for the outdoor unit. So I can imagine they're going to be a little bit stressed out when we get there. Just trying to get everything boxed off and 100% for the weekend. I must admit I have been feeling the stress a little bit, definitely recently, and I think it's mainly down to the kids, to be honest, and especially during school holidays. I'm not sure what any tradesmen, business owners that have got kids, like, fair play to you, because it is hard. It's so hard, and I think because you're getting pulled all the time. And I'm in a bit of a funny relationship with Sir, in as much as she's got a business as well. So I've not got a stay-at-home mum, if you will, like that maternal mum that stays at home. That's not Sarah. Sarah's got a business herself. So the dynamic between us, like in a morning, we split the kids up. We've got Freddie and Louie, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. One's at nursery and the other's at school. But because we've got school holidays, we're running between different school clubs. So I take one, she takes the other. But that time in the morning where I'm most productive and I've got the least distraction from work is now gone. I get up, I train, I still get up early, 4:45ish, train, 5:45 till 7, but then you're straight into sorting the kids out, getting them ready, breakfast or whatever. Getting them ready is a job in itself, and then getting them to either nursery or a school club. So by the time you get to like 9 o'clock, you feel like I said it in the last video, I feel like you've done a day's work, and I'm not actually in the business till 9:30. You've got a short window between 9:30 till like 5-6 o'clock before you're picking them back up again. And in that time, you're putting out fires during work, you're just reacting to what's going on. So that deep work, that time where you've just no distraction, which a couple of years ago for me, or a few years ago for me, was between 5 and 8 o'clock, that's not there. And then by the time you get to 5 p.m, 6 p.m, you can't take work home with you because you're dealing with the kids, you're trying to get them down. And I think it's just definitely been getting to me a little bit recently, because I've got this complex in my mind where I just don't feel I'm working hard enough on the business. And it's just having children. I suppose one angle to look at it is you're being forced into balance. Like, I've got a great relationship with Freddie and Louie. I'm with them all the time. Feels like I'm with them all the time. But there are times where I feel like I'm getting held back with the business. But anyway, just a message to you, if you have got children, fair play to you. And if you've not got children, you've no idea how easy it is and how much free time you've got in your hands. So definitely make the most of it while you can. And I suppose as the kids get older, it will get easier. But for now, I just feel like my head's being pulled all over the show. Find somewhere to park. Oh, there's Dan. Dan, is this side gate open? Oh yeah. Alright, pal. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get that wall alright.
Yeah, that's it. Did you get any, have you got any interviews? Albert.
Ring mark.
Right, so that's your boil house. The garage ends about here.
I got all used to that.
How do you still have?
Albert's just got here, which is good. Get this power supply in for the outdoor unit and get it fired up. Just checking on the route now.
Do you hear the drill?
It's whether you run it external there.
Yeah, we're not going to your gravel out. What?
If that's acceptable, yeah.
Yeah, it's still white armour, so.
Oh, right.
Doesn't really
Fine. Yeah, it means you can go under the gate post there as well.
like a black box somewhere near your bins there.
Yeah, just to terminate it.
Yeah, basically, and then it makes it look neat with the heel bend.
Yeah.
It's 16 you struggle to bend it.
Yeah.
And then
You can get on the inside of that gutter there, can't we? It's just Monday, it's fine, isn't it? Monday
Have you
morning.
got time?
Yeah, we'll just need mate time, what?
Aaron's off, so otherwise I could have just dropped him and gone and done stuff.
Yeah.
But Aaron's away.
Yeah. I don't want it being rushed, I
No,
want
I'm not rushing the thing.
I want it right.
Never not. I'm always
No, but I can see it's getting rushed because you're just trying to get it done. Trying to get it finished, aren't you? Naturally, do you know what I mean?
turned if I can, turned on.
Yeah.
If there's
If we can get it turned on, but any of the bits,
snags to go for, there's snags to go for.
yeah, Monday we can,
That's why I asked you earlier if you had
Yeah.
time and that. So Monday, that's what I've got on. So if you take them out, crack on, yeah. Aaron's on with loft clipping now. There's the cylinder condense. Finish up with filler and neatening everything up with every unit.
yeah.
Testing, which we're in with now. Vacuum, which is mostly done. Then it's setting up all the apps and everything else. So that's
Yeah,
stuff
so you just
up
don't
on
want
the-
all that rushy. It's going to need to be done, yeah, Monday. What are you on with now, pal?
the flue pipe. The flue pipe.
The pipes in the loft.
Yeah.
All
Pipes in the
all
loft.
pipe-
Is it all nice and neat in there?
It's fairly, yeah, we've gone up and across. It just wants, we're kind of taped in where we needed to be, so we know roughly where we're at.
Yeah.
And then everyone's going to just, well, we've just got some 2-inch clips to wrap round.
When you've done that, if you just start tidying up, with the wipes, go over every socket. So do you know, like where you've been working above your head and there's dust sat on the socket and on the top of the units, just blitz them.
Someone got paint on already as well.
Yeah, I've knocked some of the filler off that's stuck on the trunking. I've wiped that off. And then, yeah, just don't run the Hoover on that wood top, it'll probably scratch it. Just go over with them thingy wipes. Mint house, innit? Lost a bit of weight, haven't you? No.
Since 1st of August.
Them t-shirts are getting tighter anyway.
This t-shirt's a lot looser than it was.
Alright, oh
Massively
good.
looser.
Right, good. I
stopped wearing them because they were too tight. No, I've lost about half a stone since August. Since
Oh, good.
August.
Good to hear that all the team are getting stuck in. They're all training. Louise has been getting stuck in. I'm not sure about you, Aaron.
I'll put a bit of weight on.
Have you?
I
You
just
got
say
you
that
got super lean with chiseled jaw.
Yeah, that's
But-
chewing gum for you. That.
Yeah. Little tubby's coming on, is it?
Yeah, I'm just bulking though.
Right. See Albert.
I need to.
Then we'll get back. We've got a plan, Albert.
20-year-old.
Mega. You had a go. Did you see the video?
Well, I remember going on them when we were kids.
Yeah,
I went off with you.
He ended up stuck without jet ski.
Did it?
On that stand up. He had a go and he's stood there, his legs dangling. And the jet went into his sock, all those are his stump.
Yeah.
Flicked his leg off. So he was dangling around with
Oh, he's prosthetic, like.
yeah, but it's carbon fibre, so we were all floating. Quite funny. He tied a boy to it because he was scared of it sinking. And ended up floating, so we put a shoe on it.
Right, really nice.
Press release with you, just give us a shout if there's anything, any questions on that.
Sweet.
I'll aim to get it out Wednesday next week.
Right, brilliant. Cheers, Vicky. I'll have a look at that and I'll message you. Ta-love.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
Bye, bye. Right, we've left Dan, Aaron and Albert to try and get finished off, cleaned off at the job. Unfortunately, the job won't be complete. They have run over. They had a bit of an issue yesterday where Theo, when he was drilling, putting the trunking up, it can't be helped, it's really unlucky, but he's drilled through a hot and a cold pipe that supply the kitchen sink below, which resulted in the lads needed to open up the wall, repair the joints, which fortunately that's what we're doing day in, day out. So the lads have made the repair, patched it back up and run the trunking in, but they've probably lost 3 or 4 hours in sorting that out. So they've made the repair. The owners are buzzing with what Dan and Aaron and Theo, the team have done. They've done a great job, and it's difficult when you're retrofitting air conditioning to an existing house that's completely furnished. When we're doing the little single split units back to back, it's really easy, but when you're fitting 5 units inside a house that's all furnished, it's a different ball game. But the lads have done a great job, but I just don't want them rushing it now. It's 3:30. I mean, Dan and Aaron had worked till 7, 8 o'clock at night. They would just keep going, but I don't want them to do that. I want them to just get everything clean and tidy and then finish off any bits in the handover with our customer on Monday, just so we know the job's right. It's super important to me, if not more important, that even though the job is carried out to a high standard, the cleaning up at the end of the job is the difference for us. Any dust on sockets, blinds, top of units, worktops, that is everything to me, making sure it's spotless. So that's what I want them doing now, so the homeowners are right for over the weekend, and then Monday we can get it completed. Albert's run over as well. That's another thing. It's good I want to try and help out my cousin where he can. He's been set up for a couple of years on his own now. So we're trying to give him some work where we can, but he's run over on a job. So he's only just got there. So he's going to come in Monday, get the power supply sorted. I always have a funny discussion about that as well, because depending on what electrician you speak to, they'll all give us a different answer as to what cable supplies the outdoor units. So we've come to the conclusion it's a 6mm cable with a 32 ampere for this 12.5 kilowatt unit. If you think it's less or more, let me know in the comments, because it's an ongoing discussion that I have with the different electricians that we work with. But overall, the job will be in and the customer is happy. And it's another air conditioning unit that we've got under our belt. So far, I've just been looking, we've done 45 units since we started. So as each unit that Dan and the team do, we're getting better and better, learning all the time, and it's made a big difference financially for the business during the summer period, bridging that gap. But very shortly, we'll be switching the marketing up and we'll be aggressive on boilers and home care, because we're heading into September next week.
Yeah. Is that first time you've been on that, Dan?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Get some footage.
Yeah.
Fit the gas fire today. Should be straightforward job. It's put in all day, so
cool.
They don't take long. They are pretty easy. They're normally like for like as well, so nice easy job. Do you want a straw?
I've ordered it, it's not come in yet. I've ordered it. I need some.
Yeah, I'll get some over there.
I've got a roll of land, have some more. That one I've got, yeah. Have that one of mine and I'll take one for the...
Yeah.
Too many pockets down, I can't find my keys. Theo?
The third into fourth isn't clunky. Right, pal. Alright. Getting on video. Get him on camera. Get him on camera. Hey! Hey, is this you, Dr. Flo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
He's cut about on a moped, Adnan.
Easy was, on a moped?
Yeah, he used to have a moped.
Like for plumbing?
He's got Craig's old van there.
He had a moped for plumbing?
Yeah, like a moped that was
Hey.
like, had all sign writing on it.
Okay.
He just cut around Norwich, well, cut around Bolton.
Oh, interesting.
Seen what Scott's done to it, man.
I saw some of that video about hole in van, but I've not seen it.
It's like scrape. Oh, it's the other side, but he scraped across 3 panels, front door in here, and then he's punching a hole in.
Yeah, it's gone through, hasn't it?
It's like a driveway, like the corner of a wall. He mentioned it to me, and he went, "I don't think it's that bad." And he took me round, and I went, "Fucking hell, Scott."
Your face said it all.
Bad, yeah.
It's got pop Bonnie to it, Theo. Do you right?
That's for payroll, so don't worry. Just pretend you're working.
Pretend I'm working. What are you
Again.
trying to say?
Nothing.
You alright?
Good, thanks, sorry.
Yeah, good, thank you. We're just getting on with all our service reminders for this month now. So catching up with that now, we're all caught up from the manic Monday.
Let's go.
We're generally caught up by the end of the day on Monday, so it's just dealing with whatever comes in, reacting, emails, phone calls.
Oh, here you
Right.
go.
Oh, here are the dogs. Here are the dogs.
Hello. Today.
Hello. So that means Ryan's just arrived.
I can't believe it, it's Friday again. The team have smashed it. Installations, repairs, servicing, home care, brilliant. But the whiteboard is not looking too good. We had 1 boiler at the start of the week, and I think we just managed to get a 2nd boiler in yesterday. But that's the first week of September, and only 2 boilers converted this week. So going into next week, I need to make it happen. Of course, we need the leads to come in. The weather's been nice, which is beautiful, and I hope everyone has a sick weekend. But in terms of leads coming into the business, they've not been there. We'll see what happens next week. I need to make it happen, drive some installations so we can push right through into winter. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video here. Thanks for watching. If you found any value, like and subscribe. Really, really appreciate all the subscribers recently. And next week, we go again.